Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Peacebreaker2448 here, once more back with Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. Last time, we went to the Dayan capital, got it, captured it, and with... Ashnar's not there. He's back in Crimea. With his, half of his army. The good half, not the bad half we've been dealing with this entire time. Welp. I guess we're going back to Crimea again. So, let's get on the way. Overcoming many hardships, Ike and company finally arrive in the Dayan capital of Neves. However, much to their dismay, King Ashnard is nowhere to be found. According to the intelligence reports, the king is in Crimea's capital of Melior, preparing to wage war against Gallia. In addition, at least half of the Dayan army, including its most elite forces, remain unharmed and at his side. The Crimean army is again forced to march. This time, however, the battlefield will be their own homeland. Eagerly awaiting their arrival is a Dayan army more powerful than anything they have faced so far. This fact, coupled with Nasia's act of betrayal, has filled Ike with apprehension and disappointment. Yet, it is then, when all hope seems faint, that unexpected good news arrives. General Ike, sir, reinforcements have arrived from Benyon. Reinforcements? I haven't heard anything about this. Have you, Princess Alessia? No, not a word. Are you sure they're Benyon troops? Yes, sir. They fly Benyon's insignia. There can be no doubt of their authenticity. Oops. And the man in command is one of Benyon's most beloved heroes, General Zilgius. There's no mistaking him, sir. Let me meet with him first. I beg your pardon. Are you General Ike? I am, and you are? I am Zilgius, Earl of Kadol. Ugh. Why do we have to do all the really hard to pronounce words, kind of? Ugh. I've been dispatched from Benyon with a battalion to support your army. Your assistance is much appreciated, but this is very unexpected. I understand your surprise. For Benyon's Imperial Senate, this decision was made up with unusual haste. I imagine so. It took forever just to get the soldiers I have now. Well, there's a reason behind this expedient decision. Duke Perseus has returned home. You mean Sephiroth? Correct. Duke Perseus is also senior statesman of the Imperial Senate. The Duke returned from his travels and began working immediately to settle pressing affairs of state. First, he met with the Apostle, and then they exchanged reports on both foreign and domestic matters. Then they discussed Benyon's position in relation to the current conflict and possible courses of action. In less than half a day, they brought the entire Imperial Senate into line and sent us here to you. So you're saying that Benyon has allied itself with Crimea? Is that it? That's it, exactly. I am here at your service, General Ike. Wow. Thanks. Now then, please tell me what you would have my men do. I'm ordered to help in any way possible. You caught me off guard. I can't think of anything right now. In that case, do I have permission to make camp around palace and the rest of my troops. Yes, please do. That's no problem. Thank you. Please, do not hesitate to call. If you have need of us, we are at your disposal. Binyon's reinforcements. That was unexpected, wasn't it? Certainly was. Seems the Apostle and Zephyrian did the impossible by getting them to us. All for our little army. It's hard to believe they would go to all this trouble. First we take Dane's capital, and now this. Things are looking up. You're right. And if we don't receive help from Gallia, we still may be able to defeat Ashnard. That's true. It's like a dream. I have to disagree. Oh look, Soren is upset again. Who knew? What is it this time? If the Crimean army is not the crux of Dane's defeat, this war means nothing. What does that have to do with it? The arrival of these reinforcements. The battalion that just arrived is greater in numbers than the one we originally received. Not only that, but all of these soldiers are marching under Binyon's name. So, if these reinforcements are responsible for defeating King Dain, what do you think will happen? That achievement, the very victory itself, will belong to the Binyon Empire, not to Crimea. If that happens, Crimea will be rebuilt however Binyon sees fit, and Princess Silencia will be a mere figurehead. And then, the deeds of an unknown mercenary company will be expertly covered up. Excuse me. We'll receive some partly sum of money and be swept under a rug somewhere. Mark my words. Soren, you're being so rude. Surely the Apostle of all people would never do such a thing. Unless General Zilligus, it seems sincere enough to me. Come on, Soren. I've heard of situations like this, like that which you describe, but whether it is such a case, we've been fortunate to receive this goodwill. Must we always search for such ulterior motives? Yes, we must. Have you forgotten Nasir? It's that sort of naive attitude that allowed him to remain undetected for so long. You people don't seem to get it. We are at war. All doubts, no matter how small, must be extinguished. If they aren't, we could well be ignoring something that will lead to our defeat, or to our death. Let's take Soren's comments under consideration and discuss this at length. We meet in 1 hour. Alright folks, I took care of a whole bunch of off-screen stuff like support info, just reading some weapons and experience. Actually forgot to do the... what was it? Where's it in the convoy? Forgot to do the energy drop on Talisman, which I could do that next time. Actually, I can do it right now. So you can see how this stuff works, because I don't think I've done it on screen. You pretty much just give someone the item and then just have them use it. I'm gonna have Palmeni take that energy drop so she can have a little bit more strength. And magic resist. There are plenty of people who could use a little bit more magic resist. Let's go Jill. Make her a little less susceptible to some uses of magic for reasons why I'm recording this the second time. Anyway, distribute some skills as well. Jill's got a Vantage, and Nafini's got Guard, which should help block some things. I ain't got that many more skills to work with. I got Wrath still. I do have an Occult Scroll now, so I can give someone their max skill at this point, which will actually go to... Actually do... No, I don't leave yet. I'll do next time, because I have a Master Seal now, and I could use that on Rolf to get him up to 21 right now. So he goes into the next chapter as a sniper. But I'm instead going to use it on Rise, because his magic skills maxed out. That's about all he needs, really. He could use a little bit more skill, but eh. I'm gonna have him take this Master Seal, because I want him fucking promoted now, so I have a second mage on my hand. I know it's against everything I've done so far, because I've always like maxing up to 20 and then had them promote, but I'm maxing out Raz now. I'm short of chapters and I'm short on time, and I want a second mage at my disposal. So, Raz is a bishop now. He gets all sorts of fancy stat-ups, including 1 strength because of reasons. He can now actually use all that light magic we've been getting. So that brand spanking new shine, yeah, he can finally use that to his advantage. Anyway. That's going to be it. I'm going to drop one last save. And then we shall get rolling. So you're going to lead a small unit out on a survey mission? Yeah, that's the plan. However, though we've taken the castle, there are still pockets of Dayan resistance. It's possible they may try to mount an attack and retake the palace. I want you to be in charge of the watch. That is, of course, no problem. However, you're taking the princess along? Don't you think it would be safer to take more troops? Even if we split our battalion, we have enough men to handle both tasks. I'm just not used to moving around with such a large group. And for this mission, I'd like to keep the numbers of people involved as low as possible. It's not that I don't understand how you feel, but we will compromise. You know, for someone from Benyon, you're pretty flexible. Speed seasons up considerably. To be a soldier, one must be able to quickly adapt to circumstances around him. Alright, we'll be back later. Take care. I swear, because of how the background music is, I eternally flip out every time I hear it go quiet, because I'm like, did it derp? Did it derp? No? Okay. This is a place Nasir mentioned. Palmeni Temple. Kinda like right there. I hope whatever he was trying to tell me will become clear once we go inside and look around. I still can't believe Nasir was on Dayan's side. I just can't. And he let that dragon girl get away. Although I'm sure he had his reasons for that as well. I wonder, was it really Nasir? Although, besides my family, the only people I showed the medallion to were Titania, Princess Valencia, and Nasir. Thought I could trust him. I really did. Why did he do it? Missed. Thinking about the past isn't going to help. Let's take a look at this temple. What'd you say? The Crimean army is here. They want to investigate the temple. What should I tell them? Crud. This ain't no good. I don't know what they're after, but if they find us mercenaries who sided with Dayan, they'll wipe us out. It is all of the will of the goddess. Resign yourself to your fate. Accept it. But no one's gonna roll over and die. Dying's for sissies. So tell me, how many are there? There appears to be 10 or so, including the woman. That's good news. It is? If that's the lot of them, we can take care of this on our own. It'll be like stealing a baby from the cradle. Alright then, here's the plan. Pretend like you want to help them. Then, lead them inside. And listen good. You best not whisper a word about us being here. Or else... But I couldn't. What you're asking is beyond me. Don't you fucking get it? I want to kill my voice doing that. Don't forget, we've got all the other priests under our control. Unless you want them to meet the goddess early, do as you're told. Oh dear. Alright, we'd like to take a look around. Please, show us each room. Very well. This is a very large room. Are you all right? Why are you shaking like that? Oh, goddess, please forgive me. It's a trap. You did it. Please forgive me. I thought something like this might happen. I don't know how you got wind of us, but showing up in such a small group means you're out of luck. None of you are getting out of here alive. You just fought our way to the Dayan capital. You're not even gonna slow us down. Cocky, ain't ya? Who said this was gonna be a fair fight? Huh? What are you doing? Hey, bring out the others. You fools are gonna be our shields. What? See? You ain't so useless after all. You filthy dogs. Those are innocent people. You can't. Oh, Mercy, please help me. If you don't want them pretty robes of yours to turn red, you'll attack these scum. If you even think about betraying us, I'll kill every one of you. But you can't. Crimeans, please, forgive us. We cannot allow our brothers to die. This cowardice will not stand! These priests are being made to fight against their will. We've got to try and save as many of them as possible. Let's go! Alright then. That whole plot dump out of the way. Yes, we have quite an interesting situation when it comes to this game, as we have a multitude of baddies to deal with, specifically 22 of these mercenary folks, plus one thief. We have 18 priests. Now, you do get bonus experience for every priest you leave alive, including our little name friend over here, Tominami. Now, an important thing to note is, if you can keep all the priests alive, meaning you kind of just don't kill them, you will get a little bonus at the end of this chapter. A nice Ashara staff, which will heal all the units in a certain area, which will be fan-frickin-tastic. Now, your biggest concern is obviously going to be the ones that actually can attack you, which are more than likely going to be the ones that have the light magic. Your best bet, to be honest, as I want to show you, is to use that whole shove thing that I never use, because I've never had a situation where I use it that often. That's going to be your best option, and especially when you're up against some of the other ranged units. Your best bet is to shove them with someone with a close range attack, with a melee weapon, so you prevent any type of counterattack and hope they don't kill. Simple as that. Anyway, I'm gonna bring in Raz. I'm gonna bring in Afini, Mist, Jill, Volk for Chess. Bring in Soren. Bring in Boyd. Bring in Oscar, and I'll bring in Mai. That should be a good mix of units. I'm gonna reposition these guys real quick. Apologies for the cut there, folks. I've had many an issue between my own stupidity and bad RNG, and yeah, it's been a fight and a half to get this chapter recorded, so... Anywho... Yeah, we got a bunch of units to deal with, a bunch of chests, a bunch of stuff. So we're gonna get this underway. But taking out this one asshole who's been the bane of my existence so far. He's been problematic just about every time I've tried recording. For some reason, he loves to crit everyone except Oscar. I don't understand it myself, but he seems to have this inherent need to crit. Everyone but Oscar retires to attack him. Things are better there. I'm gonna shove this mage this way. If I go up this way, he's gonna be dealing with a variety of units. Yeah, because of my multiple runs through, at the very least, the beginning and part of this chapter, I pretty much can figure out how the RNG is going to go for a variety, for several of the units, depending on the position they are and they're attacking. So, if it seems like these guys are going down fairly quickly, it's because they are. Because I know how friggin' half these battles are going to go off the bat, because I've repeated them several times. And the RNG is the same, apparently. There goes that axe, man. So yeah, it's been a... the thing for a chapter that's not really that hard from the looks of it. It's been atrociously nightmarish to record. Again, because of stupidity on my part on some RNG issues, and technical issues, as always, and high javelin crit. Short X throw miss. Double javelin crit with an eye, with a, I forgot what that was, now I believe. I'll go this way. It'll be a part of the group that takes care of the units over here. So yeah, we're just kind of trudging along at the speed of not that fast. What your range was? Oh, that's your range? No. You have to make the deal then. Now, it might seem like Soren's in trouble. He's not. He's not going to die here. I do believe every time I've tried, he has not died once, so... I think we're okay. So now comes the... waiting about 15 minutes as half a dozen units move. Oh yeah, we got this guy with his bolting, which isn't really doing him any favors. Oh look, you're attacking Soren. And dodge, and adept procced, and you're dead. Bye bye. Hey look, it's almost like I predicted that. Dear. Alright. I just want to take care of this Rainbow asshole so he can't be poisoned. And then he's just going to take his sweet ass time through the rest of this hallway because no one can damage him. Have Rolf attack our little thief friend here. Boop. Rainbow away! With a soul proc. Fantastic. Dodge. That should kill him outright. Yep. Nicely done. Good job, Oscar. So, just kind of slowly working my way through a lot of these units. Make sure everything's taken care of. By the way, that steel sword, this guy's a custom steel sword. It's about the best sword I could drop on her. I'm trying to get hers up as high as possible because there's a better stat she could pull from her strength at the moment, and that is not strength. Well, better stat she could pull to actually attack units, and it's not the one she's using right now. She could actually use her magic stat due to the sonic sword we got in the convoy, and if you get her high enough, she can actually use that. So. Now we got archers continuing to attack Hike. By the way, that longbow can't actually damage him, so... They are literally wasting their time trying to attack him with the longbow. They're better off attacking him with another weapon. But I don't think they have another weapon, so... I can continue to just stand there and not worry about anything. The only person he really has to worry about is our light from mage friend here, who actually still does no damage. And our bolting friend, who can actually do damage to him, but not by that much. I was going to get attacked here by a swordsman, and he should be fine. Yep, even with a longsword, he only does, what was that, like 8 damage? It's not that much. Alright, now I might have to move a little bit faster than I've had in the past couple turns, because I want to take care of this bolting guy off the bat. Which means I have to take care of the archers, because I need shove room. And I'd rather shove to the side than back, because that's going to pile up units in my way later on. So, what I'm going to do is... I guess that on the dot. Bam. Look at being me smart. Well, if I'm silent during this chapter, it's because I've kind of been through this stuff, and there's, like, not much to talk about at this point. 5 times. I think, like, 3 times recording this one part in of itself. I'm all tuckered out on comments. I'm just like, yeah, there's things and there's stuff to do, and yeah, blah, blah, blah. You get the picture. Alrighty then. Have Rise go and do some shiny shine. Nice. Another one back to this. Have Jill move up to help take care of some units, and I'll shove you further that way. Once more with the longbow, because apparently you've got no other strategies in mind. The great news is these mages aren't gonna, our priest friends here aren't gonna really move, so I don't have to worry about calculating their movement into figuring out how to best move about this stage. Oh, look at Vaynax. And miss! And you did. Oh, look, you're fucking useless. The fucking lot of you. Now we just gotta wait for these side units to continue attack. There's a Vantage, I believe, rocking. I always forget the skill name sometimes. Well, I forget the skill names sometimes when they proc. I want to say that. Yeah, it's Vantage. There's a Vaynax Mitch. You know, for all these guys with poison, they sure are missing a crap ton. And we have Chisky. Yay. Swordsman moving in around Oscar to attack again, and be absolutely terrible with even with the sword advantage in form of that longsword. Oscar with a nice level up. And there's Chesky, so a couple less chests for Volk to worry about. There's our feral one friend. Ow. Yeah, not that much damage. Swordsman go after Mai, and Mai will probably tear him apart. Yep. Bye. Pointless crit. I love those pointless crits. Anywho. Wraps up this turn fairly easily. I might move over here. Attack our archer friend one more. Another archer. Take him down. Another archer to not worry about. And look at all the spare attacks he's getting because he's gonna need it because I want some of his skills to max out. Maybe, hopefully. I don't know if there's any skills maxed out anyway. Have any of the skills maxed out? No. Have any skills in general for any of our units maxed out? Nobody on us at the moment. Nope. Okay. For those wondering, you can know when a skill has officially been maxed out if it if it's a flashing green. That means it is maxed out for that class. You can go past that with any number of additional items, like your energy drops, your talismans, etc., etc. If you got those on you, you can easily... this is ballsy fuck, but fuck it. This should be able to kill him. Swear to God, thank God. Oh, God. Shit like that scares me so much. Nice job, missed. Thank God. Where the chest key? Okay. Get that chest key open. Get that chest open. Sleep staff. Send that back to the counselor. Magnificent attack with javelin. No one's really damaged that much. Plus, they're kind of out of range of our bolting friend at the moment. Let's see. Yeah, Boyd's got the one. Silver bow. Ooh. I just put her right in range of that archer. Fuck. Please don't kill her. Please. Oh, thank God. Oh, that was about a... That's just humongous fuck up on my part. If I wasn't paying... If I paid attention a little bit more, I would have moved Jill back in order to dodge the archer. Oh, God. Oh, look, another axeman. You have a regular steel axe. Oh, goody. And you still miss. And a third version. Bye-bye. Goodbye, good sir. Have a nice fucking day. Oh, you go after Boyd. And his hand axe, because he doesn't have another axe on him at the moment. And you're almost dead. One last person to deal with there. Okay. Shove him. Boop. Mend him. Get some recruits out of that. Go. Guess you might as well just stay there. Let's see what's in this chest. A Nosferatu. It's advanced light magic. Fantastic. Not to get Volko over there for the next chest, but otherwise, we're pretty much done on this side. On this side, we still got a couple units to deal with, including our thief friend, who shall get a face full of lance. Well, I said staff. Lance, actually. Poke. No damage. Poke. Fuck you, goodbye. Not bad. Not bad at all. Shine, shing, sparkle, sparkle, you're fucking dead. Nice. Very, very nice. Good job, everybody. So that leaves our only remaining unit is the Archer. Let's see if Volk can take him out. With the straight dagger. The double hit. He should be able to. Or not. Damn. Leaving him just barely alive. Alright. Jill, take care of the rest. Now I can have Boyd open the next chest. Leaving us once more, one chest down. Down to one chest to deal with. Have Jill fly on back. Alright, Boyd, what is in chest number 2 over here? Tomahawk. Oh, you said that silver bow back then. You can use a tomahawk. Yes, yes, I consider another form of light magic. I am gonna have to take an extra turn to have to like shove the mage once more, because if he just stands there, the mage will just outright attack him up front, and that will cause Ike to attack him, and Ike will outright kill him because Ike is that powerful enough to do so. So I have to take that extra turn. Oh, look, we got some units in the back. You are not a huge concern. Just shove you one more space. Iron bow away! Oh, look, you have a vein axe. Aren't you beautiful? Wow. That's a both crit strike from Oscar. Takes care of our axe man. Wow. I was not expecting him to outright kill him. Figured he'd drop him low enough that maybe Mist could pick up the rest of the kill on that one. Now, Mai will probably outright kill our Catlagoose feral one here. Or not, because that's an adept proc. She still has the extra attack that's a pointless crit. God, those pointless crits. So ridiculous at times. There's a crit for no reason. Here's another crit for no reason. Alright, I'm gonna have these guys start moving up over here, because I might just have to, like, pick up... Jill pick up Volk and fly him over close enough. Otherwise, there's not much use to do. Except pick up this chest. Porteno, which is the long-range fire magic, I believe. If I'm remembering precisely. Oh, can't rescue. Oh well. Is this range? Oh, it doesn't list it. That's surprising. I figured it would actually show it. There we go. Yes, 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 attack Ike. You've been proving to be absolutely useless so far, so... See, this is why this chapter's not really that hard at this current difficulty I'm on, because these guys are doing crap and all. And oh look! You have enough thunder! You might be able to... Nope. And Aether, and you're dead. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, our non-priest friend here. That takes care of that. So I'm going to spend this, like, next couple of turns while everyone kind of gets back into position. Gets in position to kind of move up with him. Just kind of shoving priests out of the way so we have full access to the hallway. Because everyone's got to take the time to move. And I could end this just with Ike, but I would rather, like, spread some more experience out and not just have Ike hog it all, because, you know, I don't need Ike at 20 yet. You know, it'd be nice he'd be at 20 in a few chapters, but I don't need him at 20 now. I just need skill to be absolutely high, to be pretty high, so Aether will proc about every other turn, maybe. There's, like, nothing going on there, so... Shove! Just gonna fly over this way. And just... drop Volk off. I'm gonna try to avoid our one mage friend there, just to save time. Because there's no... point in adding an extra battle that's going to be absolutely useless and pointless on top of everything I'm doing right now. Just gonna get everybody moved up. Oop. Put you in range. Nope. Don't need you in range. Oh, I can't show you guys. Oh well. Who all is our priest? Priests with light. Priests with light. Ah, hell. I'm gonna back you both up. At the same time. Fantastic. Fantastic. You have a killer X and a killer. Ah, fucking hell, really? Alright. Alright, shift you that way. Oscar, go in. Rescue Ike. Bring it back. To there. Because our matron's right there still. Threatening to hit things, and I have people with range at the moment that could attack him outright if given the opportunity. All this careful maneuvering around this one goddamn unit. Just go. Oh, well. Go, vote, go. She'll catch up. You'd be so kind to catch up. all this for one fucking 3-use staff. God. But it's a really good 3-use staff, to be flat honest with you folks. It's really good. That's why you go through this trouble. Because it is worth it. Oh, fantastic. Really? It's Massive coming in from behind. With more priests. Fantastic. No. Attack that one. Oh, really? Boyd, you're gonna miss now. Of all the times to miss, you miss now. When I really don't need you to miss. Thank you. Thank you for at least killing him on the second hit. Oh, dear. Maya's not going to be able to hit anyone there, so... Wow, down to 1 hit. Gotta love that 1 damage. Now, 1 HP. Trying to find the right word there. Me being an idiot. Down to 1 HP right there. Seems to be a tradition of mine. If he needs to move up to here and shove you. I know you got a killer bow. Can you... Well, boop. Forget what she has as a weapon at the moment. Hopefully it's not a ranged weapon. So, I just lost my chance of the Ashara staff. don't think I do. But find that. Oh, thank God I don't. Woo! We're all safe. We're all safe and sound. All we have to worry about is these assholes coming in from behind us, and they are charging fast. Meaning, we need to end this turn, in this chapter, like, now. Got this last chest. Spirit Dust, fantastic, thank you, Volk. We have to end this chapter now. If I can open up a path for a couple units. It might come in from behind. With a steel blade. Wow, a 60% chance to hit. You have a better chance to crit Mai than you do to hit her at the moment. Wow. You sir suck. And you're the fucking boss. Hey, Rubes! If I get so much as scratched, you better get into healing. And there's that proc. And a dodge. And, oh, I was hoping for a second that proc. Well, you're almost dead. Boo doo doo. Options, options, options. Out of curiosity, level-wise, what are we talking? What are we looking at? Rises 1, Jill's 2, Phoenix 2, but she's currently impaired. Mista's 2. You're on a killer axe at the moment, so you can't range, so... Shine away, your eyes! Shine, shine. Nice! God, her! I should have brought more priests or some babies! Dang it! Babies wouldn't help you either there, sonny boy. Nice. And rising the level up out of it. Yeah! And magic skill, and fucking everything that he needs up. Fantastic. And we got a killer bow out of it, which I'm sending to the convoy. And that's the chapter done. Thank you very much. I never imagined that we would be rescued by soldiers of an enemy nation. There's no way to be cut down innocent priests being forced to fight against their wills. Father, we bear no ill will towards the kingdom of Dayan itself. We wish only to reclaim the homeland which was unjustly taken from us. That is the reason we fight. We have no desire to invade this land. If nothing else, please believe that. I beg your pardon, may I have the favor of your name? Valencia, Vidal Crimea. I'm the sole survivor of the Crimean royal family. Oh, you? Let us give thanks that you are alive and well. And please, I beg your understanding as well. There are many Dayans who do not support the king's actions. I understand. My young general, this is for you. Huh? As thanks for saving our lives. And there we go. There's our Shara staff. Yeah! Victory! Now it's time to search this place. My lord Ike, may I join you? Sure, why not? Everyone's leading a... Ike, where are you? Miss, I'm over here. Ike, this way, quickly. Rayson's in trouble. What? Rayson, what is it? He's been like this from the moment he set foot in this room. He's just staring at the walls. What is all this? Every wall has the same pattern on it. It's not a pattern. It's an ancient language. All chants and spells and magic scrolls are written thusly. Can you read it, Soren? Some, but not all. Spells are simple, whereas this is a complex narrative. I think Professor Rayson could read it. I bet that is the same language that Linnae was speaking. It is. It's the Serenus language. The chants are all in this language too. So, Rayson is reading what's written on the walls? It appears this way. Shall we leave him be? There's a lot of writing here. This could take hours. I think that's a good idea. Ike? What is it? From what I could gather, I think a person was locked in this room sometime in the past. You don't know who it was, do you? I wasn't able to read enough of the writing, but I found this under the bed. Is this... I think it may have belonged to whoever was imprisoned in this room. I apologize, I took up much of your time. Rayson, you don't look so good. Why don't you rest for a bit? No, I'm fine. It's more important that we talk. About the owner of this feather? Was it in the room? Soren found it. Whose was it? Lilla, my older sister. The writing on the wall is her. You have an older sister too? Will you tell us about it? She was kidnapped 20 years ago on the night of the Serenus massacre. I thought that Lilla had been murdered along with my older brothers and sisters. I believed that until today. Who took her? The walls say only that he was a large human. She probably never knew who it was. He thrust a clan treasure at her and demanded that she use magic to revive the thing sealed inside it. He extorted her again and again, but to no avail. Lilla refused his request every time, because she did not possess that power. Someone wanted to revive the Dark God? Shortly after she was brought here, Lilla fell ill and collapsed. I'm not surprised. It was a terrible time. She was imprisoned in that tiny room, with no view of earth or sky. Oh, that's awful. Mist. I'm sorry, I just feel so sad for Lilla. And for Rayson, too. I beg your pardon. Let me continue. A young Bedrock began coming to the room to care for Lilla. She had bluish hair and blue eyes, and her heart was unusually pure for a Bedrock. In time, Lilla and she came to be friends, and shared a mutual trust. Lilla decided to entrust her hopes to the woman. They shared no common language, so it took some time. But eventually, the Bedrock woman understood what it was Lilla wanted, which was to take the treasure and the song and flee this temple. Brother, is there anything else written about this Bedrock woman? A name, perhaps? Translated into your language, it was probably Elena. I knew it! Mother! It was our mother! What? Are you sure? Our mother's name was Elena. Like me, her hair was blue, as were her eyes. Rayson, the object you referred to as your clan treasure was an aged bronze medallion, wasn't it? How do you know that? The medallion became my mother's keepsake. the song too. My parents both gave their lives to protect it. Ike, you and Miss Darlena's children. Then Laharn's medal is here? The medallion was stolen. Probably by Dan. I can't. This is unbelievable. Can a thing like this be chance? To be honest, I don't fully understand all of that's happened. But it all makes sense. It all comes together. Mist. That's the song that... But the melody's a little different, isn't it? It's similar to the song Raisin and Lene sang in the forest. My mother used to sing it as a lullaby. It's the song of release, the one Lilia entrusted to Elena. But I wore the medallion and sang that song every single night, and nothing ever happened. The magical effect of the song is awakened by the power of the singer. It can't be unleashed by just anyone. The true song of release can only be sung by a girl named Latinia. Lilla wanted your mother to take the melody to Latina and return the medallion to its rightful place in Sardia's forest. The story's becoming clearer and clearer. Father fled Dane to protect my mother, who was carrying the amulet. Ike, how did you know? Volk told me. He told me about my father's past, and the amulet, and the Dark God, too. So you know everything. King Ashnar took Lilla, didn't he? That would be the final piece of the puzzle. After all, the man who found my father was the king's henchman. Ike, are you saying you know who killed Commander Grail? You never said anything about that. Well, we all thought his mother was unknown. Why didn't you say anything? I don't know. I never felt like talking about it. He was a Dayan soldier, wasn't he? Who was it? Who was the man who killed Commander Grail? Ike, tell me! Can we discuss this later? Yes, of course. Up to this point, we've all been fighting for the liberation of Crimea. And if we now add to that stopping the Dark God from being released and punishing Commander Grail's killer, our enemies remain unchanged. King Dan and his henchmen are the ones we must defeat. It's mysterious, isn't it? I mean, Grayson said the same thing earlier, but could all of this really be mere coincidence? The fall of Armenia, Ike's parents, the death of Grayson's sister, the fact that everything leads back to Dan. It's true. It changes the meaning behind the war. The treatment of Lilla is one thing, but the assassination of the former apostle, the framing and destruction of my nation, was all part of Dayan's plan to steal the medallion and the song that the reason I fight. Well then. That was a long bit of revelation after revelation after revelation, and if I can't do things on the back end and editing process, color is going to slowly become terrible after a while, because fucking component cables are atrocious right now. Anyway, that brings us into this episode, finally, and we can move forward again, hopefully. The next chapter, hopefully it won't take fucking forever and a day to record it. But until then, that'll do it for me, Peacemaker 2448, and I'll see you on the next episode of Fire Emblem: Path of Radiance.